Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Join me in my songs. Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Hello everyone, it's time to sing. Join me in my songs. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never notice how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed that you were by my side. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, you once told me you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another, and you've shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Hopefully we can hang on to this sunshine for a little while. They threatened us with thunderstorms, didn't they, on Monday, but I think we got through. Very warm yesterday, wasn't it? So I think we need a dip in the sea. And this is one we can make the actions up as we go along. We have sung it before, but this is a good one for making us remember stuff. And we have to work backwards through the song. It's all about creatures and things, but the hole that's in the middle of the sea just goes like this. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. There's a hole, there's a hole. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a log, there's a log. There's a log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a bump, there's a bump. There's a bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a frog, there's a frog. There's a frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. I forgot where he was then. There's a fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. Oh, there's a fly on the frog on the bump on the log in the hole in the middle of the sea. There's a fly, there's a fly. There's a fly on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. There's a wing on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. There's a wing on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. There's a wing, there's a wing. There's a wing on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. And there's a flea on the wing, on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. Oh, there's a flea on the wing, on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. There's a flea, there's a flea. There's a flea on the wing, on the fly, on the frog, on the bump, on the log, in the hole, in the middle of the sea. Crikey, that takes a bit of doing, doesn't it? And I tell you what, the fly and the flea will just fly up, won't they? Leave the bump, and anyway, we'll let them get on with it. Thought we'd have a little medley of things that remind us that, you know, sunshine's quite nice, really. Get your vitamin D, don't you, from your sunshine? And what better things to do than to go to the exotic places that surround us here. Somebody put some pictures on Facebook the other day saying how nice it was walking on the beach at Seaton. We used to go there as kids. You probably did as well, just up the road. And it only took 20 minutes to get there. And, you know, it was an adventure playground, wasn't it? And if you went a little bit further up, if you'd been really good during the week, your treat might be to go up to Seaburn, which was very nice as well. If you go up even further up, you get to the lovely Tynemouth Beach. Nearly as good as I was down here at Redcar and Saltburn, aren't they? Scarborough and Whitby and what have you. I think they're all getting awards this year as well, aren't they? So if a grain of sand can get some awards, there's hope for us yet. Let's go to the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do like to stroll along the prom, where the brass band plays tiddly-om-pom-pom. So just let me be beside the seaside. I'll be beside myself with glee. And there's lots of girls beside. I would like to be beside the seaside, beside the sea. We're all going on a summer holiday. No more working for a week or two. Fun and laughter on a summer holiday. No more working for me or you for a week or two. Yes, we're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies, so let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday. No more worries for me or you for a week or two. Yes, we're going where the sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies, so let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on a summer holiday to make our dreams come true. For me and you. For me and you. This is my island in the sun, where my people have taught since time begun. I may sail on many a sea, the shores will always be home to me. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand. All the days I will sing and praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. As morning breaks the heaven on high, I lift my heavy load to the sky. The sun comes down with a burning glow, mingles my sweat with the earth below. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand. All my days I will sing and praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. I see woman on bended knee, cutting cake for her family. I see man at the waterside, casting nets at the surging tide. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand. All my days I will sing and praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. I hope the day will never come that I can't wait to the sound of a drum. Never let me miss carnival, the lips of songs philosophical. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand. All my days I will sing and praise of your forest waters, your shining sand. Oh, island in the sun, built to me by my father's hand. All my days I will sing and praise your forest waters, your shining sand. Forest waters, your shining sand. There we go, a little bit of calypso to keep us going there at the end. Can I give Neil and Chris a one song warning? Is that okay? Brilliant, brilliant. Now then, I actually managed to obtain a video. Well, it's not a video because they're out of fashion now, aren't they? It's actually a DVD, which is also nearly out of fashion. Sent all the way from America, of one of my favourite telly shows from years ago, and it was made by the people that made Cheers and Taxi, and they only did one series. And you can tell it was done by the same people because the humour and the characters are pretty much the same. And it's called Best of the West. I don't know if any of you have heard of it. And it's all about Sam Best, who's a pioneer, and he goes out west to start a new life with his new wife, Elvira. He's obviously lost his first wife. He's got a son who's 7 who really didn't want to go. He protests, does the young son. And it's just... well, it's slapstick humour, with, as I say, characters very similar to the ones that you come across in Cheers, just in a different setting. And I thought, well, we need a song that's a bit about westerns today. I won't sing you the theme tune from Best of the West because it's things like, his name was Best, Best of the West. So it's rubbish, really. We might have it one week. We've all got cars now, but in the Wild West you had to have a wagon, didn't you? If your wheels fell off, well, you're right in trouble. 3 wheels on my wagon, and I'm still rolling along. Cherokees chasing me, arrows fly right on by, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity haggity hoggity high. Pioneers, they never say die. A mile up the road, there's a hidden cave. We can watch those Cherokees go galloping by. 2 wheels on my wagon, I'm still rolling along. And Cherokees song. I'm singing higgity haggity hoggity how. Pioneers, they never say die. A mile up the road, there's a hidden gate. We can watch those Cherokees go galloping by. One wheel on my wagon, and I'm still rolling along. The Cherokees after me, all in flames at the race, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity haggity hoggity how. Pioneers, they never say die. Right round that turn, there's a hidden gate where you watch those Cherokees go galloping by. No wheels on my wagon, I'm not rolling along. Cherokees captured me. They look mad, things look bad, but I'm singing a happy song. I'm singing higgity haggity hoggity how. Pioneers, they never say die. Higgity haggity hoggity how. Pioneers, they never say die. Higgity haggity hoggity how. We'll never say die. So there we go, 3 wheels on my wagon. Think of all the times that we've been out in our cars and you get a flat tyre. Dear me, I hate that. Once happened to me. I was on my way to work, and I was going down Ackland Road, loads and loads of traffic, and a car behind me was flashing like mad. So I pulled in, and sure enough, I had one tyre at the back that was almost flat. So I pulled round into Colby Newham. There was a garage round there. Managed to get myself there. And I thought, oh God, I've got to start putting air in this now. And when you haven't done it for a while, you're thinking, have I got the money to put in the machine? And this van screeched to a halt behind me, and a bloke shouted, come on, hurry up, get that done. I need to use that. And I was just about to say, well, that's not gentlemanly behaviour, when I realised that it was someone I talked, who was the loveliest lad. And his nickname was Min. He was a lovely, lovely lad. And he started laughing. He said, I didn't mean to frighten you. I said, no, that's all right. But just because I am now traumatised, you wouldn't mind doing me tyre for me, would you? So the lad, he got out, and he had another lad who worked with him in the van, and the two of them got out and blew the tyre up so I could get to a garage. So good old Min, he was a lovely, lovely lad. I think he was a builder. Craig Taylor was his real name. Really good lad. Anyway, we've got Neil and Chris now, but we're going to play something wonderful for us. What have the dynamic duo got today?
Well, we've had a bit of a catastrophe with one of our instruments.
Oh no!
We got here, tried to tune it, and 2 strings went in quick succession.
Oh.
So I'm just playing.
Like the weather, do they?
No, they don't. I think it's too hot in the boot of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
So I'm useless.
She's useless.
Oh.
Not easy playing with only half the strings.
Well, I'm useless, and if you're useless, then, at least you've got the better deal there.
Right, we're going to do This Land Is Your Land. So, similar thing to the other one. We're ready. 1, 2, 3. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. As I went walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is made for you and me. I roamed and rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of the diamond deserts, while all around me my voice was sounding that this land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, West California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. When the sun came shining and I was strolling, and the wheat fields waving and the dust clouds rolling, her voice was chanting as the fog lay drifting. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Yes, this land was made for you and me.
Wonderful. And that's such a great song, isn't it? Yeah. Absolutely fantastic song. I was talking to an ex-teacher the other day who said that some of the children that she taught in school had never watched either The Sound of Music or Mary Poppins. Can you believe that? Never watched it. I mean, what have they been doing it every Christmas and Easter for the last 50 years? It's been on the telly every time, hasn't it? I mean, yeah, I don't know. So we know that our Helen there loves songs from Mary Poppins and The Sound of Music. So Helen, we're going to do two for you from Mary Poppins today. We're going to do A Spoonful of Sugar, and then we're going to go and fly our kite. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and snap, the job's a game. In every task you undertake becomes a piece of cake, a lark, a spree. It's very clear to see that a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. A robin feathering his nest has very little time to rest, while gathering his bits of twine and twig. Though quite intent in his pursuit, he has a merry tune to toot. He knows a song will move the job along. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. The honey bees that fetch the nectar from the flowers to the comb never tire of ever buzzing to and fro, because they take a little nip from every flower that they sip, and hence they find their task is not a grind. For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. With tuppence for paper and strings, you can your feet on the ground, you're a bird in flight, with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. When you send it soaring up there, all at once you're lighter than air. You can dance on the breeze over houses and trees, with your fist holding tight to the string of your kite. Oh, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. So there we go, some Mary Poppins songs, especially for you there, Helen. And I thought you were flying your kite brilliantly there. That was absolutely fantastic. What a little star you are. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Can I put Beth on a one song warning? Great stuff. Right, we'll have a love song now. Bit of, well, Johnny Cash did this. Quite a few people sang this one. And it's that thing called love. Oh, I've got that many copies of this song, you know. You can tell I get things ready on a Sunday, and then sometimes on a Wednesday I think, oh, I haven't done that, and I run them all off again, and then I find I have envelopes with 6 copies of the same thing. I don't get out much. Never mind. It's better to have it than not. Here we go then. So that thing called love. 6'6", he stood on the ground. He weighed 235 pounds. When I saw that giant of a man brought down to his knees by love. He was the kind of man that would gamble on love, look you in the eye and never back up. When I saw him crying like a little bit punk because of love. You can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind that covers the land, strong enough to rule the heart of any man, this thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down, take your role and turn it all around. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found, it's stronger than love. Most men are like me, they struggle and doubt, they trouble their minds day in and day out. Too busy living to worry about a little word like love. When I see a mother's tenderness, she holds her young close to her breast, then I thank God that the world's been blessed with a thing called love. You can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, but like the wind that goes along. strong enough to rule the heart of any man. This thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down. Take your world and turn it all round. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. You can see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand. But like the wind that blows around, strong enough to fool the heart of any man. This thing called love. It can lift you up, never let you down. Take your world and turn it all round. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. Ever since time, nothing's ever been found stronger than love. There we go. Thing called love. If we spread it as much as we spread manure, we'd be all right, wouldn't we? It's if you don't share things, then it just stinks, doesn't it? We've got the maestro. She's here. How are you doing? Are you
I'm
okay?
all right. Yourself?
Oh, do you know? Well, just look at me.
Very summery.
I've got my t-shirt on. Yeah, it's warm. I've got my shorts on as well, but I don't want to frighten people. Yeah. Never mind. What are you going to play for us today before everybody's traumatized?
I thought we'd have the Princess Royal.
Oh,
Go
fantastic.
straight, and then we're going to Brighton Come.
Wonderful. Take it away. Well played. I think the Princess Royal will be proud of you there. Princess Anne's our Princess Royal, isn't she, at the minute? So he just think 100 years time, who were the king? Well, yeah, no, it'll be George's children, won't it, or grandchildren that are on the throne. Well, they might all be living on Mars by then. You never know. Well, I've got to say, you know, when you listen to NASA talking about people living on Mars, I've lived on Mars bars since I was little. I think they're fantastic. I was reading a book yesterday that was, I know this sounds as if I'm a bit of a geek, and it was a psychology book, but it was all about families and that sort of thing. And there was I was waiting for my sister, she was at an appointment, and so I had an hour to kill. So I was sitting there reading this book, and it said that when women are pregnant, if they eat chocolate, it has a really good effect on the baby. Just thought, so chocolate's good for you, but you have to be pregnant. Well, you know, there's always a downside to everything, isn't there? You know, I think I'm 61 now. I'll just eat the chocolates. Anyway, we sang some songs about the seaside, and I thought we'd maybe do a place name in our next song. As I was driving home from Darling after dropping my sister off yesterday, I noticed that there's quite a few wind turbines around, and depending on which angle you come at them, you get a really good view. It's very poetic, really, and you see, you know, and at night they seem massive because the lights are more apparent then and things like that. So I thought we'd do one about a windmill, but this one's in Amsterdam. A man lived in a windmill in old Amsterdam, a windmill with a mouse in, and he wasn't grousing. He sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair. Oh yeah. This mouse, he got lonesome, he took him a wife, a windmill with mice in. It's hardly surprising, she sang every morning, how lucky I am, living in a windmill in old Amsterdam. I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going quick, clippity clop on the stair. Oh yeah. But first they had triplets, and then they had quins. A windmill with quins in, triplets and twins in. They sang every morning, how lucky we are, living in a windmill in Amsterdam. Yeah, I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair. Oh yeah. Well, the daughters got married, and so did the sons. The windmill had christenings when no one was listening. They sang all in chorus, how lucky we are, living in a windmill in Amsterdam. Yeah, I saw a mouse, where? There on the stair. Where on the stair? Right there, a little mouse with clogs on. Well, I declare, going clip, clippity clop on the stair. Oh yeah. A mouse lived in a windmill, so snug and so nice. There's nobody there now, but a whole lot of mice. Fantastic song, that one, isn't it? Feel sorry for the poor farmers in Australia at the minute who are plagued with some sort of, I don't know if it's a mutated mouse. Maybe this one's got a machine gun or something. But the crops are all being ruined and stuff. So never mind. Anyway, let's have a bit of a dance. So I thought we'd have a bit of Beatles this morning. Seeing as we're talking about pests, might as well go on to bugs. Although they're all creatures, aren't they? They're all God's creatures. I scoop them if I find it, anything, a spider or anything like that. I scoop it up and put it out the door. I don't pull the legs off like some kids I taught were tempted to do. But we don't make a bush tucker trial out of them either. Anyway, we have a couple of Beatles songs. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. Think you lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday. It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She said you hurt her so, she almost lost her mind. Now she says she knows you're not the hurting kind. She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. So it's up to you. I think it's only fair. Try to hurt you too. Apologize to her because she loves you, and you know that can't be bad. She loves you, and you know you should be glad. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. With a love like that, you know you should be glad. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day. And I'll send all my loving to you. I'll pretend that I'm kissing the lips that I'm missing, and hope that your dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Remember I'll always be true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day, and I'll send all my loving to you. All my loving I will send to you. All my loving, darling, I'll be true. All my loving, all my loving, all my loving I will send to you. The Beatles, fantastic group, absolutely brilliant group, weren't they? feel lucky that we were around for their music. I probably say it every week on here. I don't know what the kids of today are going to remember in 40, 50 years' time. Oh, dear me. Anyway, but they'll all be living on Mars then, so it won't really matter, will it? Can I put Neil and Chris on another one song warning? Is that okay? Brilliant. I'm going to take you to Scotland. Another chorusy song. I'm trying to think, what did they call? Jimmy Stewart used to sing this quite a lot. Kenneth McKellar. Do you remember Kenneth McKellar? He was always on with Moira Anderson. Those were the days, weren't they? No, that was Mary Hopkins. Anyway, I thought that we'd go up to Loch Lomond. And of course, this is a very sad song about two soldiers, one a regular army soldier and the other one who was just a volunteer. He probably just liked to fight. And the English had them imprisoned, I think in Carlisle, I think as the story goes. And the regular soldier was executed because he was in the army, and the other one was sent home. And the one that was going to be executed is saying, you take the high road, but I'll be there before you because my spirit will beat you. So that's cheered you up, hasn't it? We aim to please. Never mind. Let's go to Scotland. By yon bonny banks and by yon bonny braes, where the sun shines bright on Loch Lomond, where me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, you tap the high road and I'll tap the low road. I'll be in Scotland before ye, for me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. 'Twas there that we parted in yon shady glen, the steep, steep side of Lomond, where in deep purple hue the Highland hills we view, the moon coming out in the gloaming. You tap the high road and I'll tap the low road. I'll be in Scotland before ye, for me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. We birds sing and the wildflowers spring. In sunshine the waters are sleeping. With the broken-hearted kens, no second spring again. When the wakeful may cease from their grieving. For he'll tap the high road and I'll tap the low road. I'll be in Scotland before ye, for me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond, he'll tap the high road and I'll tap the low road. I'll be in Scotland before ye, for me and my true love will never meet again. Bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. It makes you feel like you're wearing a kilt singing that one, doesn't it? It does you the world of good. Anyway, we're now up in bonny Scotland, but we've got the dynamic duo, because the dynamic duo, if you've ever watched Batman and Robin, can be anywhere, anytime, can't they? And here they are for us. What's your second song? I know you're one ukulele down, aren't you?
One ukulele down, yes.
But I'm still rolling along.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Right, we're gonna do a bit of ragtime.
Oh, fantastic.
1, 2, 4. Come on in here, come on in here, Alexander's ragtime band. Come on in here, come on in here, it's the best band in the land. They to the man, up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear the Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. Come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander. Come on and hear, it's the best band in the land. They can play a bugle call like you never heard before. So natural that you want to go to war. That is the bestest band that my honey lamb. Come on along, come on along. Let me take you by the hand. Up to the man, up to the man, who's the leader of the band. And if you care to hear the Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band. If you care to hear the Swanee River played in ragtime, come on and hear, come on and hear Alexander's ragtime band.
Now you got us marching along to that one.
Yeah.
Alexander's ragtime band, it's a great one, isn't it? Now then, we're going to have our Megson moment. And the new one that I've been sort of like trying to get into my head has just got out of my head. So I'm not going to mess it up. I'm just going to, there's another one that I've been working on the chords and listening to lots of different versions. We did it the other week with just sort of a drone background. Joni Mitchell sang this one as well. I think Joan Baez did a version of it. So I've got some different chords to it. So hopefully it'll sound a little bit different. And it's a spiritual, it's a quietish one. Every night when the sun goes in, I just think this is a brilliant song. I'm just obsessed with it. Seriously, it's absolutely just a lovely little song. Nice and calming. You know, when you've got no Mars bars left and you're wondering how you're going to get through the day. So this song helps. Every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, I hang down my head and mournful cry. True love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn. I'm going away to Marble Town. Now I wish to the Lord that the train would come. Now I wish to the Lord that the train would come. Now I wish to the Lord that the train would come and take me back where I come from. I wish to the Lord that my babe was born, was sitting on his daddy's knee, and me, poor girl, was dead and gone. The green, green grass growing over me. True love don't wait, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn, true love don't weep, true love don't mourn. I'm going away to Marble Town. Every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, every night when the sun goes in, I hang down my head and mournful cry. So there we go. Every night when the sun goes in. Great song that you just wish had more verses, really, because it's so soothing. And next week you will have the smoke of home. It's just, as I say, the more I prepare them, the worse it gets. I should leave it till last minute, because then it goes into my head. Anyway, if I can put Beth on a one-song warning, is that okay? And we're going to have one that Harry Belafonte sang, the Teesside Fettlers sang. Lovely little song called Come By the Hills. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free. Stand where the peaks meet the sky and the lochs reach the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is golden in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where life is a song. Sing while the birds fill the air with their joy all day long. where the trees sway in time, and even the wind sings a tune, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where legend remains, where stories of old stir the heart and may yet come again, where the past has been lost and the future is still to be won, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills to the land where fancy is free, stand where the peaks meet the sky and the logs reach the sea, where the rivers run clear and the bracken is gold in the sun, and the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Yes, the cares of tomorrow must wait till this day is done. Come by the hills. We've got lovely hills around here, haven't we? Just have to, look up. We've got the Eston Hills here in Gisborough. We've got the start of the North Yorkshire moors, and you can always tell it's summer because someone set a bit of it on fire, and unfortunately, but then, that's life, isn't it? We've got the wonderful Beth, maestro herself. She's been playing all morning, so she's tuned up. What have you got for us this time?
I thought we'd have the pearl this time.
Oh, the pearl. Wonderful. Take it away. Lovely. The pearl. Can you just remind me of who wrote those?
Phil Cunningham.
Phil Cunningham. And he did Miss Rowan Davies as well, and all sorts of lovely tunes, didn't he?
He did.
Brilliant. Okie dokes. Let's have one of our favourites. Maury, we know that you particularly like this song, so this is especially for you, but for all of us as well. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, I can't help falling in love with you. Can't help falling in love. We hope that that's brought back some lovely memories there. Warms the cockles of your heart, doesn't it, when you have some nice memories? Anyway, oops, why have I just put my cap over? No, there it is, in view of everything. So, Dorothy, it's lovely to see you. We know this is your special song, so especially for you, get your walking boots on. We're off for a picnic. Oh, and little Ted's here with us today as well. Or is it Big Ted? No, it's Big Ted, isn't it? Is that Big Ted or Little Ted? Do you know, I can't tell the difference. I don't do stock or butter either. Big. Fantastic. Oh yeah, he's ginormous when you put him that close. He's brilliant. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about. They love to play and shout, they never have any cares. It's 6 o'clock. been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of wonderful things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees when nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please. Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about, they love to play and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock, their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, 'cause they're tired little teddy bears. At 6 o'clock, their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, 'cause they're tired little teddy bears. They're tired little teddy bears. He's a tired big teddy bear. Oh, well performed, Big Ted. Absolutely brilliant. So, hope that got some exercise in for the day there, Dorothy. You'll be fit and everything for the Olympics, won't you? Now then, I'll tell you what, we'll have one more sing-alongy one. And then we'll do some noise. So this one is one that was sung by Bob Dylan's backing group, the band, and then Joan Baez did a version of it, and it's got a chorus, and it's The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. Thought I'd throw a folk song type on it. Virgil King is the name, and I drove on the Danville train till Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, they were hungry, just barely alive. By May the 10th, Richmond had fell. It was a time I remember oh so well. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down. And all the people were singing, they went, na 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 na, na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, one day she said to me, Virgil, quick, come see, there goes the Robert E. Lee. Well, I don't mind chopping wood, and I don't care if the money's so good. Take what we need and leave the rest, but they should never have taken the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down, all the bells were ringing the night they drove old Dixie down. And all the people were singing, they went, na 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 na, na 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 na. they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing, they went, na 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 na, na 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 na. There we go, the night they drove old Dixie down. Right, we'll have a little bit more noise. That's the one. We'll have a couple of rousing chorus songs. One's an Irish one isn't. Well, it might be for all I know, but I don't think it is. So we'll have poor old Dicey Riley to start off with. There's lots of versions of this. This is an acceptable version, I think. She gets up to all sorts of things in some of the verses, in some of the songs. She just sells sweets in this one. That's why I like this version. But she sells those Mars bars I crave. Poor old Dicey Riley, she has taken to the sun. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the hop. She drops in for another little drop of the heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. She walks along with Skipper Street, living independent. Then it's down by Summerhill, the people stop and stare. She says it's already 1:30. It's time I had another little one of the heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. Poor old Dicey Riley, she has taken to the sun. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the hop. She drops in for another little drop on the heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. She owns a little sweet shop at the corner of the street. Every evening after school I go to wash her feet. She leaves me there to mind the shop, while she makes in for another little drop for the heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. Poor old Dicey Riley, she has taken to the sun. Poor old Dicey Riley, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the hop. She drops in for another little drop for the heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. The heart of the roundest Dicey Riley. Old cowboy went riding out one dark and windy day. On a ridge he rested as he went along his way. When all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw plowing through the ragged sky and up the cloudy draw. Brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. The horns were black and shiny and the hot red heat could feel. The bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, for he saw the riders coming hard and he heard their mournful cry. Yippee-yi-yo, Ghost riders in the sky. Faces gaunt, their eyes were blurred, the shirts all soaked with sweat. He's riding hard to catch that herd, but he ain't caught him yet. 'Cause they got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire ants. They ride on, hear their cry. As the riders looked on by him, he heard one of them call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, riding on our range, then come your ways today, or with us you will ride. Try to catch the devil's bird across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay. Ghost riders in the sky. Ghost riders in the sky. There we go. A bit of noise just to get the wax out of your ears, if nothing else. What a terrible thing to say. Anyway, so thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for singing along. Thank you for being so loyal. I hope you have a good week ahead. And if it's all right by you, we'll all meet here again next week. Same time, same back channel for our dynamic duo there. Thought I'd throw that one in. So, yeah, till next week. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. Goodbye, everyone. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Maureen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Maureen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Maureen. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Doreen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Doreen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Doreen. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Jeff. It's time to go. Goodbye, Jeff. It's time to go. Goodbye, Jeff. It's time to go. See you all next time. Say hello to John for us. It's time to go. Say hello to John for us. It's time to go. Say hello to John for us. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Helen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Helen. It's time to go. Goodbye, Helen. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Dorothy. It's time to go. Goodbye, Dorothy. It's time to go. Goodbye, Dorothy. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Neil and Chris. It's time to go. Goodbye, Neil and Chris. It's time to go. Goodbye, Neil and Chris. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Big Ted. It's time to go. Goodbye, Big Ted. It's time to go. Goodbye, Big Ted. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Beth. It's time to go. Goodbye, Beth. It's time to go. Goodbye, Beth. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Allison. It's time to go. Goodbye, Allison. It's time to go. Goodbye, Allison. It's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, Oscar. It's time to go. Goodbye, Oscar. It's time to go. Goodbye, Oscar. It's time to go. See you all next time. So